Hey, this week's video, we are grilling a steak that's bigger than my head. Frost on the grill cover, but that's not stopping us today. Oh, you know it's cold when the cats got their scarves on. So this is called a sirloin steak. So if you buy your meat in the stores and you go get a sirloin steak, you won't get one of these. And the reason is, at a store they will cut this and this section and this into 3 different cuts of steak. If you have your own cattle and you get them butchered, custom butchering, this is what you'll get as a sirloin steak. Anyway, that's what we're grilling today, is the big sirloin steak. Well, since we're out here going to be cooking on this thing, it reminded me I never did a review on this, so maybe we'll do a quick one in here. So this is the Char Griller by Charbroil, and it's a 2-sided grill. You've got charcoal on this side, propane on this side, and a little side burner. So I like these 2-sided grills because if you want the convenience of propane, it's there. But I do like the charcoal a little bit better because it gives a more smoky flavor in your food. And you can also use a little bit of wood in there. So we've had this thing for like a year and a half. These lower price grills are not going to last forever. I mean, you might get 5 years out of them. That's about what they're made for. Anyway, they're not made out of stainless steel or nothing like that. But I would say this is a good grill overall. Now, one thing that I hear people complain about on a charcoal grill, just let me get these grates out of the way. This right here, which is what holds your charcoal, and you can lift this up and down. And I've heard people complain about these, that they rust out and all this. If when you're done, you clean that out, you get rid of your burned up charcoal, it'll help it last longer. So a big part of making a grill last longer is to take care of it, to clean it when you're done. And I know we don't particularly enjoy cleaning up when we're done. We like to just leave it for the next time because that means we have to let it cool down and all that, but it will make it last longer. The same can be said for the propane side. Another thing with these grills is when they're new, you have to cure the paint on them. If you don't cure the paint properly, it kind of bakes the paint on. And if you don't do that, the paint's going to peel. It's going to rust up a lot sooner. And if your paint does start to peel, all you really got to do is clean it up and get some Rust-Oleum stove paint or grill paint, whatever, and a grill cover. Right now mine's just laying on the ground because, you know, that's where we put it. But a good grill cover will help preserve your grill, keep the weather off when you're not using it, and it'll last a lot longer. So this grill has this tray here, and I don't use it a whole lot, but it is nice to set stuff in there. Propane controls right there. Comes with some tools. You got a match holder if you really use that. I don't. And this thing for lifting up your grates. There's a thermostat for each side. Tell you the temperature of your food while it's cooking. All right, well, that's enough of that. We got to fire this thing up and get our steak on here. Hey, you don't eat much steak, do you?
Yeah.
You looking forward to some steak?
Yeah.
All right, so our grill is going and good and hot. We're going to open this side up. You want to open up the other side just so we have somewhere to set this. Fire is on. It's good and hot. We're using a propane side today. All right, now this is a big old steak, so we're going to need a couple things to pick it up with at one time. There we go, big old steak on the grill. I'm going to turn that heat down a little bit. We don't want it super hot. All right, now we're going to do like 2 minutes on each side. We'll see if that's enough. What we're going for here is medium. Yeah, it's a little cold this morning, about 30 degrees. Fahrenheit, frost everywhere. 32 Fahrenheit is 0 Celsius. That's freezing. And yeah, it was just cold. But you know, some people think that they can only grill in the summer and when it's warm.
Like me.
I would grill all year round. I don't even care. I want to grill a steak, I'm going to grill a steak. If I want to grill some burgers, I'm going to grill some burgers.
But I like to grill in my flip-flops.
Flip-flop. Speaking of flip-flop, let's flip-flop that steak. Got some nice grill marks on there.
Oh yeah, that looks really good. I think this thing's gonna be done.
Putting on the secret seasoning, secret recipe. We might come out with our own seasonings yet. We don't know. If we do, we'll put them on the website, 9diamondranch.com. We'll tell you what's in it, but we're not going to tell you how much. It's got salt and pepper, some paprika,
garlic,
onion, powdered onion, fennel. There's fennel seed. Okay, it's only been another minute since we flipped it. Let's check on that. Bring it back. Now we cleaned this bowl in the meantime. Somebody cleaned it. He's real good at helping out with that, right? Yeah, I think so anyway. All right, so there's the steak. It is done, cooked, ready to eat. It might have shrunk up some, but it's still bigger in my head, isn't it? How we looking? How we looking? Oh, it's just a little past medium.
Yeah, but it's not too bad.
Yeah. Oh, now that's medium there. That's about perfect.
I guess that's Philip's work.
Big steak needs a big fork.
Yeah. It might be cold outside, but this is really, really good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this was worth coming outside for.
Maybe that's as far as...
Hey, let's cut a little piece for the little cameraman over here. So even though this is a big cut of meat, it looks like a big steak, and it is. There's a lot of fat in it, and there's a big bone in there as well. So it's not quite as much meat as what it might look like at first. But it is a very tender cut of meat because of all that fat and because of that bone. That's why I like a sirloin this way, the full-size sirloin. And this is how tender these steaks are. I mean, you can just pull them apart. You don't even really need to cut them. You just pull them apart. Sirloin is a very tender steak. Yeah, as you can see here, I'm not even cutting it. I'm just pulling it apart. There's no tenderizers on this at all. This is just natural meat.
Wow.
Look at that. There's a tender piece right there. Right up next to that bone is this little round medallion.
People always want to get boneless cuts of meat, but it's actually the bone that gives it its flavor.
That's right. The bone and the fat is where you get all that flavor at.
Your seasoning's just extra.
And there's no meat tenderizer on this. We don't use that.
Oh no meat tenderizer.
That's not good for you. This is natural, organically grown, grass-fed beef. A big part of tenderized meat is if it's aged, when it's butchered. Like our beef, whenever we have a steer butchered, we have it aged. So this is aged a little bit before they even butcher it. They kill it, hang it for 2 weeks in a cooler. You think it's 3 weeks?
Yeah, I want to say they said it was 21 days. So that would be
21.
Weeks.
21 days is 3 weeks, you know. 3 times 7
is 21.
Oh,
we're doing math again.
Mathematics, that's important. And as far as that grill review goes, well, this is the grill that we cooked it on. It's a good grill. It is a little bit lower quality because of a price point. So it's not going to last forever. It's not made out of stainless steel. You can always move up. But yeah, this grill is totally fine. And we like it a lot. We use it. And it's probably going to last us about 5 years if we take care of it. And it'll be fine. And then we'll get another one. One thing that I would not buy and I would not recommend is there's all these like smart grills, you know, and Everybody has their own opinion and they're entitled to that. My opinion of them things is not very high. I think I'm just going to stop there. I'm not going to say too much more. When it comes to cooking, pretty much it's
experience.
It's experience and practice of doing it. You know, if you're grilling enough, if you're cooking enough, whatever, however you cook, if you're cooking enough, you're going to get experience with it and you're going to be good at it. So give it a try. Hey, what do you like about this grill?
I like that it has this warming tray thing.
Yep.
It's got a burner. It's not clean right now. Sorry for the mess. But I like that. And I like that it has these hooks here you can hang your tools on.
Oh yeah, there is one thing that I don't like about this grill on the propane side. The only real negative that I can find about it is I can't leave my propane tank hooked up because for whatever reason it'll actually leak. So once we're done, I always turn this off and then I have to unhook it right here. If I don't unhook it, it will leak. I've had 2 different tanks on here and it does the same thing. So I don't think it's my tanks. They don't leak on our outdoor stove or another grill that we have. So it's only on this one.
It's really nice outside even though it's cold.
Yeah, it is. You dress right. It's beautiful out. This is a great time of year. It's a nice time of year, in my opinion, to go hiking because it's cool and there's not a lot of bugs and there's not a lot of people. And it's a great time of year because hunting right now is hunting season. Deer's in season, turkey, pheasants, grouse.
All kinds of yummy things.
Stuff that you can put on the grill. All right, well, that's it for this video. We hope you enjoyed watching.
God bless you.
See you on the next one.
You know what else I like about the grill? When I come outside and it's cold, go like this.
Warming your hands over the grill. If I want to grill a steak, I'm going to grill a steak. I want to grill some burgers, I'm going to grill some burger.
Come outside and enjoy the weather.
And fire up the grill.
And fire up the grill.
Well, if you've enjoyed this video, please share it with your friends and hit that like button if you haven't done so already. And while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. We put out new videos every week, every Friday morning. And if you'd like to receive notifications when we do upload the next video, hit that notification bell. And check out our channel. We have several videos just like this one or very similar. We do various things including hiking, biking, boating, fishing, builds of various kinds. Mostly outdoor activities. Some homesteading is thrown in there as well. This channel is for the experience. We do these things for the experience of doing them and to show others how you can do it too. We try to be fun and entertaining while being educational all at the same time. Sometimes these experiences are done for the first time and other times they're things that we do all the time. Sometimes we do things just for the fun of doing it. Thank you. We'll see you on the next one.